I'd like to start by introducing myself and then tell you a brief story of myself before I go into the training proper. Like I was rightly introduced by the global leader, my name is Dr. Abraham Machadu. I'm a lecturer by profession. I'm also a business coach, a social entrepreneur, and I'm popularly known as the Eagles mentor. Ladies and gentlemen, before now, all I believed in was to get degrees and then my life would be fine. Why? Because that was the success formula that was handed over to me by my parents. They told me to go to school. They said, if I go to school, if I get good grades, get good degrees, my life will be fine. And because I want my life to be fine, I followed that formula. I ran with that formula. And I was very, very passionate about it, committed to it. That was what got me to acquiring as many certificates I can. Ladies and gentlemen, I found myself in the academic environment, lecturing, believing that that is going to be the best of best that can happen to me. Even though I was not yet at where I want to in the academic environment, I was trusting God that once I get to the peak, life will be fine. I told myself that once I become a professor, which is the peak in academics, I'm going to be in charge of my finance. I'm going to have financial freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, so I began that journey and the journey was going on smoothly until it came to a point where God wanted to show me the destination I'm heading to. God wanted me to know before I even get there so that I am not disappointed at the end of the day. So he set up a situation where salaries were not paid. Ladies and gentlemen, we're owed salary. The first 5 months, salary was not paid. Life was still better a little. We're patching and managing. But guess what happened? One day I walked into the campus. The professor called me to his office and asked me to borrow him 5,000 naira. That was when I started thinking that, am I sure that where I am heading to, there's financial freedom there? I counted the 5,000 and I gave it to him and I left. And I encouraged myself in the Lord. I encouraged myself and told myself that that man is one of those people that God settled and they mismanaged their form. So I continued in that light. 10 months later, there was no salary yet. 15 months, no salary. At the 10th month, a lot of senior lecturers, professors, could no longer drive their car to school. A lot of them could no longer fund the bills of their wards in school. A lot of them were broke, were stranded. Ladies and gentlemen, that was when it became clear to me that where I desire to be, there's no financial freedom there. And guess what happened? I became open. I started looking out for an opportunity that will help me. The opportunity that will help me out, that will bail me out, didn't come immediately. We continued in that light. 20 months, no salary. I was owed salary for 35 months. So now you can begin to imagine the life of a man without a salary, without salary for 35 months. I was broke, I was battered, I was shattered, I was behind my bills financially. Ladies and gentlemen, I was owing almost everybody around me because I have borrowed money to stay alive. Ladies and gentlemen, on a very fateful day, after I've gone through all hardship, I woke up to this beautiful call one morning. And this call came from my pastor, Pastor Bartholomew Oche. He called me and told me that he has seen an opportunity in Abuja, that he wants me to take a look at it and know if it is something I will want to do. And guess what happened? I told him I'm ready to look at anything because my condition is a condition that I should be ready to look at anything. How I got to Abuja was a challenge because the 1,500 naira that would take me to Abuja was not available. But how I got to Abuja is still a miracle. I walked into that suit that day, that is suit 21. And because of the privilege of the lineage where I came from, I was opportune to have a VIP session where the person who presented to me was Ambassador Michael Okoli, the president, the entrepreneur mentor. After he was done presenting, we all know him. You can't sit under him, under his atmosphere, and something will not change. When he was done presenting, ladies and gentlemen, I walked out of that meeting a millionaire, waiting to happen. I knew that the end of the troubles have come. Ladies and gentlemen, I left that meeting that day. Few months later, 3 months later, I became financially stable. What it means is that I was able to clear all my bills. I was no longer owing anybody. My bills were running in millions, but God helped me. I was able to clear it. 6, 7 months later, ladies and gentlemen, here am I on an all expense paid international trip. Ladies and gentlemen, this business opportunity handed me my first international travel opportunity. I have never traveled, I've never left the shores of Nigeria for anything, even with my exposure. But this was my first exposure, my first international travel opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, while I was being shown the opportunity, I was shown the Philippine Arena as the largest indoor auditorium in the world. When Ambassador Michael told me this while he was presenting, you can trust the lecturer now. I Googled it immediately. I went to Google. I searched it immediately, and I saw the Philippine Arena in Manila, Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, I was there live, 8 months connecting into this business. I had the opportunity of being hosted in one of the best of best hotels in Manila, Philippines. That is the Twin Tower Hotel. For those who have gone to Philippines, they know about this hotel. Ladies and gentlemen, my salary as a lecturer cannot put me here. A professor's salary cannot even put you here. That's just the truth. Found myself here, spent more than, I think we spent over 2 weeks there. This same man, Carlos Bonavonte, was shown to me on the screen while I signed up into the business. Ladies and gentlemen, here am I live with him in Las Casas, Filipinas. One of the best resorts in the whole of Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, we went there, we enjoyed ourselves. This is actually on a Thursday morning when a lot of people are rushing to go to work. We're here enjoying our lives in one of the best resorts in the whole of Asia. That is Las Casas, Filipinas. Ladies and gentlemen, we enjoyed ourselves, treated as kings and queens. It was an amazing opportunity, an amazing exposure. My life took a different turn and I started living the good life. I was going through my archive and I saw this picture. We took this shot the first night we arrived in Manila, Philippines with my mentor. This is one of the stores very close to the hotel where we lodged, and we took this shot. Ladies and gentlemen, he picked up my mentorship directly because when I joined the business, I was like someone without, because my upline does not have the required knowledge to show me what it is. So he picked up my mentorship directly, and that was the best thing that has ever happened to me, to have the mentorship of the entrepreneur mentor directly. Now, some of the people we see that we always see them on our screens, celebrities. Today, we all operate on the same level. And I tell people that this business is the equalizer of men. It brings all men to the same platform. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the white party at Well Carlton's Hotel. Here am I with some leaders, top leaders in this industry. Ladies and gentlemen, they said, who you company with determines what accompanies you in life. Your association determines your acceleration. And that is what has happened to me. And I also have the privilege of having a shot with the first Eagle global leader, that is Engineer Abba Ilala. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a wonderful experience. I grew up through the ranks in this business, and I'm also an inducted member of the Two Comma Club. Ladies and gentlemen, what happened? What changed? How did I manage to grow from where I was plugged into the system to where I am today? That is exactly what I'm about to share with us this morning. That is exactly what I'm about to share with us this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, this was my humble beginning. This was my office, my beautiful office when I started. This is where I sit down and I share the vision. I share the dreams to those who care to listen. You can see my mentees, my disciples, carefully listening to me. And I'm telling you, out of these few persons that are seated, 2 out of them now are Eagles leaders. They are Eagle leaders in this business. You can see, they said the vision is for but an appointed time. Just wait for it because it will speak. The vision will speak. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see them. You can see them. This is the corner where the dream is being shared for today. This is what life looks like. Even though I have not gotten to where I want to get to, but ladies and gentlemen, definitely I'm not still where I used to be. Today, this is my humble abode where I share the vision from now. You can see the difference from where I started and where I am now. This is my workspace. This is where I sit down and I collect all the 15 accounts. You can't come in here and don't pay money before you go, because you will definitely see the vision, because the vision is obvious here. You can't claim ignorance of the vision. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how God has helped us throughout this journey. But like we said, success, there is a science to success. Once you understand the science to success, then you start making progress. You start making success. This is my work corner where I grind and work and show people the opportunity and then share the visions with them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me captured in one of my moments where I was sharing the vision with some elites in my office. Now, I call this car my John the Baptist. This is my John the Baptist, the one that has come to clear the way in the wilderness for the white car to arrive. The white car is loading already, shortly, very soon, we're going to have it. But I call this one my John the Baptist, because this one has come to clear the way for the main white car that is on its way coming. Ladies and gentlemen, here am I. You can imagine what it is. Imagine what it is. All your time. Ladies and gentlemen, here brings me to the topic. The system. How was I able to grow myself from where I plugged into the business opportunity and then where I am today now? The system. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask this question quickly before I proceed. Have you ever wondered why you are working so hard in this business and you make little or no money? Have you ever wondered? Are there people who struggle in this business? You have been working so hard, you're not lazy, you're working so hard, but yet there's little or no money. You're not making progress. You're not earning, you're working hard, but there's no return, there's no reward for labor. Is there anybody like that in this morning, if you're listening to me? Have you ever wondered why you signed in so many people? We have been taught on recruiting. We have a lot of recruiting machine. Have you ever wondered why you have recruited so many people into the business opportunity? Yet, if you don't prospect, you don't earn. Have you ever wondered? After signing up so many persons into the business opportunity, yet, if you don't prospect, you don't earn. Have you ever wondered why? Ladies and gentlemen, this morning, the mystery is going to be unraveled, going to be demystified. You're going to understand why, and your business is going to take a different turn this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, the topic I'm going to be talking on this morning is why we must follow the system. Why we must follow the system. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like us to see this scripture quickly before I proceed. In Ecclesiastes 10 verse 15, the scripture says that the labor of the foolish wearieth every one of them, because he knoweth not how to go into the city. The labor of the foolish wearieth every one of them, because he knoweth not how to go to the city. There are a lot of people in this business that are laboring, but their labor becomes their predicament, because their labor is wearying them out. Why? Because they don't know how to get to where they are going to. They have no knowledge of the system, little or no knowledge of the system. So they have knowledge of the system, but they don't have understanding of the system. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important that before you begin any journey, it is important that before you commence taking any action, it is very, very important that you know what to do and you know how to take the action, so that your labor will not weary you out again. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning, I'm going to be talking about the system. We have been hearing the system. A lot of us sign up into this business. They told us the system. Yet we don't know what the system. This morning, I want to define what a system is, because until people know what a team is, they won't be able to attempt it or dare it. Now, this is a simple definition that I decided to put together so that we can understand what a system is. Ladies and gentlemen, a system is an entirely integrated, completely functional series of processes that has been designed to produce a consistent, measurable, and specific result. Ladies and gentlemen, a system is an entirely integrated. When we say it is entirely integrated, it means that there are different components that has been brought together to harmoniously function for one goal, for just one reason, for one purpose. Now, these processes that have been designed in a system are designed to produce a consistent, a measurable, and specific result. That is why in La Buena Vida, we are specific about the result we want to create. Why? Because of the system. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we go further, I'd like us to take note of the following things. Number one of them is, I'd like us to understand that tools are not systems. A lot of people have mistaken tools for systems. Tools are not systems. Now, also, I'd like you to know that systems and tools are two different things entirely. Systems and tools are two different things. I give you an example. A video presentation, a video presentation that has been put together is a tool and not a system. Because that video presentation alone cannot create the success that you desire, or the entire system. So, ladies and gentlemen, tools and systems are two different things entirely. Now, I'd like us to know that a good system may take advantage of any number of tools, but a tool by itself is completely worthless without a system. If you pick a tool in this business and you run with it, and you abandon the system, you abandon other activities, ladies and gentlemen, that tool will not help you to create success. And I'd like you to understand this very well too before I proceed. Do not be the hero, ladies and gentlemen, most especially leaders, I'm talking to you. Do not be the hero. Let the system be the hero. Don't be the cowboy here. Let the system be the cowboy. So that when people sign into your business, they don't end up understudying you. They end up studying the system. But if you appear to be the cowboy, if you appear to be the superstar, people end up studying you instead of studying the system. Don't be the hero, ladies and gentlemen. It's one of the major mistakes that a lot of people have made in this business. Now, quickly as I proceed. Now, when you tell people to follow something, you must tell them the benefit, the reason why you are asking them to follow that system. And that is why I have decided to bring out some benefits, which is not limited to what I have here, on why you must follow the system. What are the benefits of following a system? Very simple. Number one, if you join our business and follow the system helps you to accomplish tasks faster. It helps you to get to your destination faster. It helps you to get to the top faster, following the system. And also, number two, the second benefit of following the system here, it helps you to diagnose and trace faults for correction. Ladies and gentlemen, until you have teammates who are following the system, you can't even diagnose and trace the fault to be able to correct them, whether they are doing the business properly or not. But once you follow the system, because the activities of the system has been documented, they have been outlined, it is easy for you to find out what the person is not doing rightly. It is easy for you to find out what the person is doing wrongly, and then you correct him, and then the person starts making progress. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like us to know that one of the benefits of the system is that it guarantees duplication. Duplication is the key word in this business, duplication. You cannot duplicate this business if you don't follow the system. Now, because these activities are outlined, they are documented, it is easy for anybody to come and do the same thing you did and you got to the top. It is easy for your downlines to come and do it and also get to where you are. Ladies and gentlemen, the system also guarantees success. Ladies and gentlemen, if you follow the system, success is sure. If you follow the system, you are sure to have success. Ladies and gentlemen, the fifth benefit of a system is that the system enables a new connector. We have a lot of them in our midst this morning. Those who graduated from the incubator last weekend, they are here this morning with us. And I'm talking to you. If you want to move from point A, that is your starting level, where you joined the business. Like you saw in my testimonies, I show you my early days, my days of little beginning. And I also showed you where I am now. What has moved me from where I plugged into the system, my starting level, to where I am now is the system. The system enables a new connector to move from point A, which is the starting level, to point B, which is the top level. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why you must follow the system. Ladies and gentlemen, the system enables you to activate what we call residual income. Residual income is the income that you didn't work, but you're still earning. Residual income is called leveraged income. It means the income is not tied to your effort. And only the system can enable you to activate residual income. Ladies and gentlemen, it is possible for you to make some millions quickly in this business without following the system. But what it means is that a time will come, you're not making that money again. You try to catch here and there to make some quick money. But if you don't use the system, you will not earn such millions again. That is why you see some people, they are 2-Comma Club member this month. Next month, they are no longer 2-Comma Club. Why? They didn't follow the system. It is not about becoming a 2-Comma Club. The question is, if you are a 2-Comma Club member and you decided something happened and you are unable to run your business for 30 days, will you still maintain your 2-Comma Club level? If you cannot, it means you have not activated residual income. And that is why you must begin to take a look at the system so that you can begin to come to a point where you can begin to enjoy residual income. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've told you what the system is all about. I've also shared with you the benefits of the system. And I tell you that they are not limited to what I have shared. We have more of them, but I tend to limit it to just those ones for the sake of this training this morning. Now, we have the system that we use in Century 21st Freedom Group that is creating success. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to know this system so that you can begin to engage this system. Now, the system in C2NFG as follows. One of them is the standard methods of operation. The standard methods of operation. And the second one is called the 555 worksheet. These are the two systems that we use to create millionaires in this business. These are the two systems that you can use to get to the top. So I need you to pay a very close attention as I discuss them this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I will start with the standard method of operation. I would like to break it down so that you can understand it. Now, the standard method of operation is the system you engage to becoming a kingsman. The standard method of operation is the system that has been put in place to help you become a kingsman. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a typical of the standard method of operation checklist. We call it the SMO checklist. Once you sign into this business, you are expected to acquire one of these, which you are going to use in collaboration with your leader to monitor and document your activities so that you can be able to trace whatever you are doing. This helps your leader to trace and correct faults if you are not making progress. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a typical of the standard method of operation checklist. Now, what is the purpose for standard method of operation? What is the benefit? What is the reason for the standard method of operation? Ladies and gentlemen, very simple. The standard method of operation is necessary to create kingsmen. The reason for the SMO checklist is for you to create kingsmen. It's for you to become a kingsman. It's for you to be able to create kingsmen. This business is a business of creating kingsmen. Ladies and gentlemen, kingsmen are the building blocks of this business. the building blocks of this business. You listening to me this morning, if you want to build a house, one of the things you begin to calculate is the number of blocks you are going to buy to be able to build that house. In this business also, there is a certain level of number of kingsmen you need also to be able to build the house or the business that you want in this business. Ladies and gentlemen, the kingsmen are the building blocks. Now, I'm going to run us through quickly the system to becoming a kingsman. The system to becoming a kingsman has been divided into 4 weeks activities. The first week is the incubation week. That is where the distributor signed into your business and is being put into the incubator. Now, this morning I will be telling you why you need to do some of the things you are expected to do. Because when you know why you should do them, you end up doing them. Now, the reason why you sign up a distributor and put him inside the incubators group is so that he can develop the energy, develop what is required to run this business. He can develop the immunity that he needs to run the business. Ladies and gentlemen, just like the way you know that when a newborn baby is delivered, there are a lot of killer diseases out there waiting to take out the life of the child. And that is why immunization programs, vaccination programs has been designed to help the child survive his first 2 years of life. There are vaccinations, there are vaccines that are being given to the child immediately the child is being delivered. If that vaccine is not given to the child, the chances of the child surviving his first 1 month is very, very narrow. So also in this business, once a distributor signs in, once you're downline, once somebody joins your business, there are so many killer diseases, just like the way we have 6 killer diseases that can take out the life of a child, even before his first birthday, his first year birthday. So also in this business, there are killer diseases that can take out the life, that can take out your downlines from this business within the first 1 month. So they need to be inoculated, they need to be incubated so that they can be immunized against these killer diseases when they come. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the steps you must follow. You must follow these steps so that you can create the success you want. In week 1, once you have a new distributor join you, what you do is to call him, validate his decision, congratulate him for joining network marketing business. Now, the reason why you must do this is that if you don't validate their decision, there are a lot of people out there that are waiting to invalidate the decision they have made. There are a lot of people out there that are waiting to run them down on the decision they have made. So you going ahead of them to congratulate them, validate their decision, will further elongate their lifespan in this business. Save his name on your phone and send him the introduction and chapter 1 of my first year in network marketing. Tell him or her to read and summarize within the first 48 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, the first vaccine that is being given to a new distributor to help him survive his early days in this business is the book titled My First Year in Network Marketing. Most people who are still in business today is because they read this book when they joined the business. Ladies and gentlemen, if you miss out this, then the future of your downline is not guaranteed. That is why people join you today, they leave tomorrow. Why? Because they have not been properly immunized. They have not been vaccinated. So one of the killer diseases took them out. And remember, one of the killer diseases in this business is rejection. Rejection. This book will help them to be able to overcome rejection when they see one. Get him to attend IPO immediately, which is more effective with Zoom. More effective with Zoom, where you can discuss this with them, you can interact with them, not just by forwarding the IPO to them and then asking them to watch it. Ladies and gentlemen, they won't watch it. They will just watch it for a while. Some of them will just keep forwarding it. At the end of the day, they will tell you they have watched it. whereas they didn't watch it. The next thing you do is to get them to attend QSG, more effective with the Zoom also. Now, the reason for the IPO is to help them plan the business. And the reason for the QSG is to help them connect them to value. Ladies and gentlemen, if value is not known, they won't do the business. One of the purposes of the Quick Starter Guide is that it helps connect people to value, the potential of what they just got themselves into. It's going to help them know what they stand to benefit, what the business can do for them. Without attending an effective QSG, your new distributor will not be able to connect to value. Ladies and gentlemen, the next action you take is to tell them to get a notebook and bring out the names of 15 names contact that they wish to join their business using MAN. MAN means those who have money, those who have affluence or authority, and those who need the business. That is the criteria for selecting people, the name list on your 50-man contact list. Those who have the money, those who have affluence and authority, those you know need the business. That is how you tell them to bring out their names. And then the next thing is for them to take their first training on how to invite prospects using the DIS script. The DIS means Digital Invitation System Script. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the activities that have been outlined in week 1. If this is effectively done, I'm telling you, the lifespan of your new distributor has been elongated. They will go far in this business. Help them to fill and submit the expectation management form. By filling this expectation management form, it sends signals to them that this is a business. It is not a Ponzi scheme. Because you see questions as, how many hours are you going to be committing to work this business out? When are your free times are you going to be doing this and that? So it tells them that this is a business. And their time is also required to make the business work. So get them to fill and submit the expectation management form. Once these 7 activities has been fulfilled, then they are eligible to graduate and join the leaders committed group, which is the week 2. Ladies and gentlemen, in the week 2, the distributor who just graduated from the incubators group and is now plugged into the week 2 start attending cell meetings. Now, it is important that you also take out time as leaders to educate them why they need to attend cell meetings. Don't just be in the habit of telling people to take an action. Always be in the habit of educating them why they need to take that action. The reason why people don't take action most times is because they don't even know why they should take that action. Educate them why they should attend cell meetings, and then tell them to join the cell meeting. While they start attending cell meetings, also get them to bring out their 100-name contact list. In that notebook they bought in their week 1, that hardcover notebook, they should make the 100 contact name inside. Get them to attend their first training on how to find prospects. This is the first skills in this business. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 7 skills required for you to become a professional in this industry. Now, these 7 skills have been spread across the remaining 3 weeks. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be learning the skills. And in your second week, you are learning how to invite prospects and how to find prospects and how to invite prospects. Now, there is a book to complement the video, the training, which is the GoPro book. So you get them to read chapter 1 to 3, and not just to read it, ensure that you get the feedback. Once you engage in communication with your downlines, your new distributors on training, and there is no feedback, there is no training, ensure that there is a feedback from them, telling you what they've learned from what you have shown them. Now, I'd like us to know that we are not writing exams here, so that you don't get them to come and start writing notes for you. It's just brief summary to show that they actually participated in the training and they learned something. Because it is practically impossible for you to learn and understand all the training in a day. But they should be able to show that they caught something from the training they attended by sending a summary of 5 basic points they caught from the training, then they send it to you for you to validate that they actually attended the training. Ladies and gentlemen, once this is done, the distributor is graduated to the week 3. Now, the week 3 is where they attend their third training on how to follow up prospects by Eric Warren. Now, because the business is not just about inviting, prospecting, inviting, and showing them the opportunity. It is also about the follow-up. And that is why Eric Warren said that the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. Ladies and gentlemen, you also get them to attend their fourth training, which is mastering objection in network marketing. At this point, at this level in this business, they have started encountering one or two objections, rejections from their loved ones, from their family members, and from people around them. So they need to watch the training so that they know how to handle objections as they are seeing one. And then there are 3 sets of videos that they will need to watch in week 3. One of them is Live Your Dreams by Randy Cage. The second one is Save is the New Risky. And the last one is The Rise of an Entrepreneur by Eric Warren. Ladies and gentlemen, these videos, these 3 sets of videos will help you see the vision of what you just got yourself in. In this video, what is communicated here is vision. So if you have not watched it, please go and watch it. The reason why it looks as if the vision is not clear is maybe you didn't watch this video. But when you watch this video and understand the vision becomes clear. Now, after this, they are also expected to read the GoPro chapter 4 to 6 to augment the videos and the trainings they have watched in that week. And then they are now graduated into the 4th week of their training. In their 4th week, they are taught how to get their online platform Google link form. They are also taught how to do the questionnaire challenge. And the questionnaire challenge is for them to do 150 questionnaires in 7 days. Leaders, before you get them to engage in doing the questionnaire challenge, sit down with them and teach them how to administer the questionnaire so that they can see results while they go out to do one. Then you get them to attend their 5th training, which is how to start the distributors rightly. Now, this training is coming at this point because at the 4th week, if you follow the system, you must have signed into your business at least 2 persons. It is practically not possible for you to have your 50 contact lists and they are properly shown the business. Have the 100 contact lists shown the business and 2 people didn't sign up into this business. Most times when people meet me and tell me, I joined this business, I spent 3 months, I've not signed up anybody into this business, I'm struggling. The first questions I ask them is, did you do your 50 contact list? They'll say yes. The next thing I'll say, do you do your 100 contact list? At that point, there will be no answer. So you see, they don't have results. So at this point, you must have signed in at least 2 persons if you followed the system. Now, at this point, you are expected to attend this training on how to start your distributors rightly, how to get those who just join you started rightly. And you get them to read the GoPro, that is chapter 7 to 12, that is about the end of the book, and then also to attend the social media training. Why? Because our business today is more of the social media, is more on social media. 70% of our business today is on social media. Ladies and gentlemen, once you have fulfilled all this training, you graduate and become a Kingsman. You become a Kingsman. Now, once you become a Kingsman, it means you are ready for business. The proper mentorship about how to build a business began when you become a Kingsman. Your first 4 weeks is you are just being exposed. You are trying to acquire the skills. Now you have acquired the skill as a Kingsman. The next thing is to begin to teach you how to use these skills. You start using them, and that is how you gain mastery. Because mastery comes from using the skills you have acquired. Mastery, they said, is repetition, they said, is the mother of all skills. So if you must master the skill, then you now start using the skill you have gotten. Now, where are you going to use the skill? That takes us to the 555 worksheet. The second system is C2H, the 555 worksheet. Ladies and gentlemen, the 555 worksheet is the system to becoming a leader. Now, don't confuse it. SMO checklist is a system to becoming a Kingsman. The 555 worksheet is a system to becoming a leader. A lot of us have run the SMO checklist, but have not done the 555 worksheet. If you must become a leader in this business, then you must engage the 555 worksheet. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a typical of the 555 worksheet. This is a checklist to help you monitor and guide your activities while you are carrying out the 555 worksheet. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the purpose for the 555 worksheet? You also need to know why you must do 555 worksheet so that you can be able to do it effectively. And the purpose of the 555 worksheet is very simple, is to create leaders. Now, are you saying that you cannot create leaders with SMO checklist? What you can create with SMO checklist is Kingsmen. But for you to create leaders, you need 555 worksheets. Now, leaders in this business are the pillars of the business. You cannot build a very tall building without pillars. If you want to build a mansion, you can't buy just blocks and decide to build it. If you succeed in building it, guess what happens? It is easily pulled down by storms because your building has no pillars, your building has no leaders. But if you create leaders, it means you have created pillars in your business and your business will be standing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how to run your 555 worksheet. This is you up there. You have become a Kingsman. You have gone through the SMO checklist and become a Kingsman. Now, in the process of becoming a Kingsman, you are expected to must have signed up 5 persons minimum that you are going to be working with. You must have signed in 5 persons minimum that you are going to be working with. Now, what are you going to be doing? You are going to help the person on number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to become a Kingsman. That is the first step. You will take them through the SMO checklist for them to become a Kingsman. Now, once they become a Kingsman, you will now start working with 1 to get his own 5 so that he can start his 555 worksheet. You start working with the person on your second lineage to start getting his 5 so that he can start his 555 worksheet. On number 3, the same, number 4, the same, number 5, the same. You are working with these 5 persons to get their own 5. What it means is that you are getting them to also engage the 555 system, the 555 worksheet system. Now, once you effectively do this, you have completed your 555 worksheet. Now, here are the structures and leadership positioning in C2 energy. I'm going to be rushing through this quickly so that I bring the training to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, there are structures and leadership positioning in C2 energy. You need to know the structures so that you begin to build one. You need to know what it takes so that you can begin to build one. Having known the system you need to build to create Kingsmen, that is to manufacture your blocks. Having known the system you need to create your pillars, that is your leaders, then you need to know the structure so that you start building one. Ladies and gentlemen, the structure and the leadership position in the C2 energy is what I call the vision. The vision, the goal. These are supposed to be your goal now. If you join this business, this becomes your goal. Your first goal is for you to become a Kingsman. It's for you to become a Kingsman. Now, what are the steps for you to become a Kingsman? Number 1, complete the SMO checklist. Very simple. And I've told us what the SMO checklist is all about. You now have the good knowledge of what the SMO checklist is all about. Number 2, you must have connected at least 2 persons. Now, remember I told you it's practically impossible for you to run the SMO checklist and not connect 2 persons. Then the third requirement is for you to have at least 3 profit centers, which is the gold package. Someone will say, I signed up with 1 profit center. Yes, upgrade by adding 2 for you to be recognized as a Kingsman. If you don't have 3 profit center, even if you have completed your SMO checklist, even if you have connected 2 persons, you are yet not a Kingsman. For you to be recognized as a Kingsman, you must have minimum of 3 profit centers. Ladies and gentlemen, the next stage or the next goal or the next vision is for you to become an emerging leader. What does it take to become an emerging leader? Here are the steps to becoming an emerging leader. 1, you must complete the 555 worksheet. Now, I know that now the 555 worksheet is no longer a mystery because the 555 worksheet has been demystified this morning. You now know what it means to run the 555 worksheet. Now, the next thing is that you start using the product monthly. What it means is that you engage in what we call account maintenance. Because at this point, you cannot complete the 555 worksheet and not be making some money in this business. It's not possible. Now, from the money you are making, you are expected to use some of the products. Buy toothpaste, buy the Phyto Complete to maintain health, buy the C247 so that you can maintain your health. You cannot drive a car and not service the car. How many of you will drive a car for 1 year without servicing it? What happens? The car will be packed. The car will break down. For you not to break down, for your vehicle not to break down, you must use the product to maintain yourself. Because once you start doing maintenance, you are not only maintaining yourself, you're also maintaining your account. These two things need to be maintained. The account is working, it is producing money. It needs to be maintained. You are also working, you need to be maintained. Ladies and gentlemen, you must start running presentations and training. Because at this point, you have completed a 555 worksheet. What it means is that you have minimum of 35 persons under you. Minimum of 35 persons or 30 persons under you. 30. Now, you should be able to run presentations and training for these 30 persons. They should be able to invite new prospects to you while you show them the opportunity on their behalf so that they don't become the tool. You are supposed to become their third party at this point, where they invite prospects to you and you show them the opportunity. And guess what? You must have a minimum of 7 accounts. Minimum of 7 accounts. What it means is that you're a Kingsman, you have 3 accounts. You want to become an emerging leader, upgrade your account to 7 profit centers. Add more 4 to make it 7 so that you can become an emerging leader. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you fulfill to become an emerging leader. As an emerging leader, it means you have signed in your file. You have identified your file, position on different lineage in your DTC. And then you have successfully worked with each and every one of them to get their own file. At this point, you are an emerging leader. We know that all the people who signed up under them might not be active, but at least if you follow the system, you must have at least 20 active Kingsmen under you for you to become an emerging leader. Then, are you saying that a business is not a business of using people? It's a business of helping people. You signed up these 5 persons, you work with them, you help them to be able to get their own 5 also. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what it takes. Now, at this point, you are building your business. What we have simply done here is 555 worksheet. You have completed the 555 worksheet. Now you become an emerging leader. Now, the next step or the next goal for you is to become a leader. Is to become a leader in this business. Who is the leader? What does it take to become a leader? What are the steps to becoming a leader? Very simple. Number 1, you must be loyal and law-abiding to leadership. You are not headed to leadership at all. You are not the arguing type. Do this. You have 10 reasons why you shouldn't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, loyalty to leadership is critical for you to becoming a leader. Now, at this point, you must have helped at least 3 of your 5 persons you are working with to become emerging leaders. Now, if you successfully help them to become emerging leaders, you will be making minimum of 1 million naira every month because your business has been properly structured. And guess what? This 1 million naira will be in residual income, not active income. You must be a full-timer or a part-time full-timer. You must have an office space that you operate from, where your teammates can always look for you and get mentored. Look for you when they have complaints. They can always bring in their prospect for you to close them in. These are the steps to becoming a leader. And also, you must be selfless to the whole team. As a result, you are highly recommended by existing leaders in other teams. You must have maximum, that is the maximum, 15 profit center. What it means is that you were an emerging leader, you have 7. For you to become a leader in this business, you upgrade your accounts to 15. Once you upgrade your account, then you are qualified to become a leader in this industry. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a typical representation of what it takes to become a leader. The 5 persons you signed in that you have been working with, you have helped 3 out of them to become emerging leaders. You have helped, you have worked with them. So you see that it is not a business of signing in people into them. You work with them for 1 week, you abandon them. No. You work with them until they become leaders. Now, for you to be a leader, you have worked with at least, you are working with 5 persons, or at least 3 of them becomes a leader. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell people that if you are working with 5 leaders per time, then you are working with too many people. For you to effectively build leaders, you should be working with minimum of 5 persons per time. I'm not saying these are the only people you are going to be working with, but per time, for you to be effectively build them, for you to effectively produce leaders, you must be working with minimum of 5 persons per time. If you are working with more than 5 persons, you are working with too many leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have 3 of them becomes emerging leaders, you have at least 60 active kingsmen in your team, and then you become a leader. Now, the next stage is to become a global leader. The next stage, the next goal, the vision of every one of you connected here this morning is to become a global leader. Now, what does it take to become a global leader? Very simple. I'd like us to know that the global leader position is the most sought after leadership position in network marketing worldwide, not just in C1NP, but in network marketing worldwide. For you to become a global leader, 1, you must be a recognized and inducted alumnus. 2, you must have a minimum of 3 leaders. What it means is that those 5 persons you have started working with, at least 3 of them became leaders. So you see that it is a journey. That is why they said success is a journey, and not a destination. It's a journey, it's a journey. So don't abandon them, work with them. Number 3, you must become a monthly millionaire and has made at least 1 million in 3 consecutive months. You must have at least 250 kingsmen. You must be recognized by other global leaders for you to become a global leader. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a typical representation of who a global leader is. This is a typical representation of who a global leader is. It means those 5 persons you started working with them, 3 of them becomes leader. You have worked with them, you have mentored them, you have guided them, you have shown with them, you have joined effort with their efforts to help them to become leaders. That is why in the words of my mentor, Ambassador Michael Okoli, he said, we rise by lifting others. You have succeeded in lifting 3 persons to become leaders, you also become a global leader. Ladies and gentlemen, as I round up this morning, what is my counsel to you this morning? Very simple. My counsel this morning is this. Number 1, make up your mind. Decide to follow the system. Decide to follow the system. The word decision came from the word incision. Incision is a medical term. It means to kill, to kill. Kill every other option that is available to you and just follow the system and the system alone. Number 2, follow the system until you become unconsciously competent. Ladies and gentlemen, underline the word unconsciously competent. Follow the system until you become unconsciously competent. To become unconsciously competent means that you come to a point where you are doing the right thing without necessarily setting your mind to do it. It just radiates naturally from you because you have come to a point where it has become part of you. Decide to become competent by following the system. This is what Richard Branson said as I round up this morning. He said, there is no other way to find out whether or not you will be successful other than just doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no other way for you to find out whether the system can help you create the success you want or not. It's just by engaging the system. It's by using the system. It's by engaging the system. That is how you can find out whether the system will work for you or not. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning, I leave you with this motivation from this 3-year-old girl. Listen to her.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true. Just dream of success. And you're going to wake up and we're going to work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to a point where anyone else will quit. And you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Just do it. Just do it. Yes, you can. Just do it. If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're tired of starting all over again, stop giving up. If you're tired of starting all over again, follow the system. Use the system. Follow the system so that you can create something that can outlive you. The system helps you to create an amazing duplicative business. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I'd like to thank the entrepreneur mentor, Ambassador Michael Okoli, my mentor, for giving me this privilege, this opportunity to come on board and share this with us. Thank you. I'm not taking this for granted. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you. Engineer Lad, over to you. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, the Eagles mentor, Dr. Abraham. I can see the responses in the chat room. People already appreciating you. That was powerful. Admin, please go to the chat room or go to the participant list and make the entrepreneur mentor a co-host as well. We really want to thank you for the time you took out to, unravel the mystery behind the system and helping us understand the science of success using the system. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have it here. All right, millionaire creators, you've seen what creates millionaires here. You've seen the system that has helped every leader become the leader that they are in this business. So very quickly, I'm going to be bringing up our visionary president, our leader, president of C2NFG and the entrepreneur mentor himself, all right? He's going to be rounding up the meeting today. He has some few words to tell us. And I love the last part, the little lady. Please host, make the entrepreneur mentor co-host. Once you do so, let me know. Let me know. All right? If you're tired of starting all over, stop giving up and just do the right thing. Just follow that standard method of operation checklist. The difference between you and any leader is the number of Kingsmen you've reproduced. The difference between you and any leader is the number of Kingsmen you've reproduced. So now you have the system for what ensures success of creating millionaires in the business. All right. So it's my humble privilege and it's an honor for me to be standing here to bring up on stage no other person that our mentor of mentors, a visionary leader, a business and a lifestyle coach, someone who is passionate and hungry to see other people successful. He has hit the top echelon when it comes to this business. Network marketing is in his palms. It has the fastest growing team in the world right now. Fastest growing team in network marketing. It's currently the top one worldwide as far as our company is concerned. And our company is the top one company right now in multi-level marketing. So it's my humble privilege and honor, sir, if you're in the room, your mentees are ready to receive from you this morning as usual. I hope you came in with your containers to receive. So sir, if you're here, please, the floor is yours. I'm ceding the floor to you. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for making the time.
Thank you. So nice to be here with you guys. So nice to be here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you see me as well? Hold on.
No, please hold spotlight this video.
Can you see me now?
No, not now. We can see you.
All right. Good everyone. I want to say welcome everybody to a new week. Welcome to new day. Let me. Can you hear me? Dr. Abraham Achado, I listened to his training, and let me put it this way. People ask, who wants to know the secret of success? Who wants to know the secrets of success? If you want to know the secret of success, please go and type on the chat box, show me the secret. If you want to know the secret of success, go to the chat box and type, show me the secret. Show me the secret. If you want to know the secret of success, wow. Say, show me the secret, show me the secret, show me the secret. Type it there, show me the secret. How can a broke banker, broke, when I mean broke, yes, working in the bank, but brokenness is when you don't have enough money to do the things you want to do. That's if somebody can be 10 million naira broke, somebody can be 1,000 naira broke. Brokenness is about not having the money to do the things you want to do. Brokenness is about going to the restaurant and you're looking at the left side of the menu, and you're looking at the right side of the menu to determine what you want to choose on the left side of the menu. I mean, you have to check the prices first before you check what you want to eat. That's brokenness. Brokenness is waking up in the morning and you're worried because you don't have enough money to pay the bills. That's what brokenness is all about. Brokenness is you're praying for your car not to develop faults, because you know if a car develops faults before the end of the month, you're going to be in deep trouble. I need somebody to tell me, how can a broke banker in 2 years, in 3 years, become so super successful to the point that money is not a problem anymore? How can a broke banker in 3 years come to a point where he doesn't have an issue? There's no problem that he wants to solve. That money is a problem. There's nothing he wants to do, and money becomes a problem. Now, the secret can you hear me? The secret. I can hear you. Yeah. I can hear you. Can I call you back in 2 minutes? I'm in a meeting, online meeting. I'll call you back in 2 minutes. The secret is this. Are you ready to hear it? The secret is there is no secret to success. There is only a system to success. Let me say it again. There is no secret to success. There is only a system to success. I want you to go to and type it. There is no secret to success. There is a system to success. Go to the chat box. There is no secret to success. There is only a system to success. Now, let me tell you, while every other person was busy going up and down, looking for the secret to success, what I did was to follow the system to success. So my secret is following the system to success. That's how I went from a broke banker to a very, very successful person, by following the system to success. The system is very hard to follow. The system is not funfair. It's not pump and pageantry. The system requires discipline, dedication, commitment. The system is not fun. A lot of people are looking for fun things to do. That's why they're still broke today. You woke up in the morning, you're 30 years old, you're broke, you're 40, you're broke, you're 50, you're broke, you're 60 years, you're broke. Why? Because you're looking for fun, you're looking for things that will make you excited. You're looking for, no, it doesn't happen that way. Not everybody will follow the system. The system is a habit. Dr. Abraham just shared with you the system. Stop looking for secrets anywhere. They've told you what you need to do. There's no secret anywhere. You see the system. I hope this video was recorded. I hope that training was recorded. You see the system. Leaders, team leads are going to play that video over and over again for their teammates. Just follow the system. While everybody was looking for the next big thing in town, I have some of my friends that today, they're still looking for the next big thing, the next contract, the next thing. Oh, what is the new thing in town? What is the new thing in town? There is nothing new under the sun. So which one is paying more now? What do we do now? This one is hard. This one is not hard. Okay, what do we do? Okay, come and show me. What is it again? What is it again? There is not, from Own Your Life, we went to Buena Vida. The system has not changed. The system to success will not change. And the system to success is what Dr. Abraham just delivered to you. Now, whether you have the discipline, the commitment to follow the system is another thing. I encourage everybody. Not everybody has the willpower to follow the system. When I came in about 900 and something, now they're 800 and something. Why? Not everybody follow the system. But listen to this. I'm going to whisper it. Everybody will be going around looking for the secrets. A few people will sit down and settle down with the system. Go through it again, settle down, dig in, go to the trenches that are doing the system. What is the system? Somebody comes in, you incorporate the person properly, go to the SMO checklist, go to the 555 worksheet, attend cell meetings over and 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 over again. All of a sudden, you begin to build leaders that understand network marketing. You begin to build leaders that have faith and confidence in network marketing. All of a sudden, those leaders begin to create leaders. That's why on the Monday morning, I'm chilling. On the Monday morning, I can decide not to go to anywhere. I can decide not to go to work. On the Monday morning, people are rushing, joining bus, joining taxi. People are receiving people. On the freaking Monday morning, I'm chilling. Why? Because when you follow the system, once you build your system, once you follow a system that's been built, you build a pipeline. After 3 years, you can relax and enjoy a life of freedom. So the biggest takeaway for everybody here is go and dig. You see, why the people let me tell you, I spent Somebody came to the office in 2018, June to be precise, 30th of June. I can't forget that day. He came to my office and he came to prospect me to join a network marketing. He told me, I've been doing network marketing for 18 years. I was the one that did this. I'm the one that started this. I'm the one that started this. You see, when it comes to network marketing, I am the best. I don't go around. Why is not this? Why are you coming to chase? Why are you chasing people? Why are you still prospecting people? Why are you broke? You don't have a Lamborghini out there after 18 years of doing this business. You should have a Lamborghini at the park there. The secret is, he's jumping from one company to another, looking for the next best thing. Okay, this is the one that's paying now. Instead of sitting down to build a system. I told him that was like I said in 2 years, I built a system that I can't even go anywhere. And that's the secret of success. If you don't want to keep starting all over again, listen to me, this is the best kept secret. If I've ever told you the secret, this is the best kept secret in C200G. This is my best kept secret. Follow the system religiously. Not just following the system, follow it religiously. That's the secret. Follow the system religiously. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be hard work. You're going to have some sleepless nights. You're going to have some headaches. But that is the system that will lead you to success. Follow the system religiously. Do you know all these occultic people? They follow the system. And Babala will tell them, you see this egg, you see this thing, carry it like this. Don't let it fall. Sprinkle water on it twice every morning. They'll hold it like this. They won't let it fall. Every morning they will sprinkle, whatever that Babala was telling them, they're doing it to the letter. But here, people follow the system like it's a Babala will tell you. There's no need to go to any Babalawo. I've handed over to you the Babalawo to make you rich. The system. Follow it. Anything it tells you to do it. Attend some meeting, attend. 4555 worksheet, do it. Incubator, do it. Step by step. That is the Babalawo for you to become rich. If I'm a Babalawo, come to me. If you pay me money, I'll hand over the system to you. I want to make money so I can be sleeping, I'll be making money. I can be chilling on a Monday morning, freaking chilling. I can literally go and swim after this presentation. I can literally go to bed. In fact, I go to bed and sleep. I can literally play video games on the big console out there. Now, what the my Babalawo told me was to follow the system. And I just followed the system. So I'm just telling you, all you need to do so that the next 2-3 years, you can be chilling on the Monday morning. People are just going to work. This one I was jogging, I was jogging. People are going to work, I was jogging. I was having fun. It can be you, it can be everybody. All you need to do is to follow the system. It's not fun. Trust me, I'm going to tell you. It's not fun to follow the system. It's tedious. Why must I come to summit every morning? Why must I do this every morning? Why must I do everything? Why must I prospect? Why must I be the Amazon? It's not fun. Trust me, it ain't going to be fun. But guess what? You'll be balling 2 years from now. I'm not just the only one balling. I'm not just the one chilling. All my leaders that will follow this 4 years ago, I'm sure they're all balling and chilling wherever they are. Follow the system religiously. What is the system? Somebody signs up, incubate the person properly. As a leader, you call the person, validate the person. The person fills the expectation form, does the IPO, does the KG. Follow it like it's a crime. Not to drive, just like you can't drive. What's the system of driving? You have to drive the driver's license. You have to follow the red light. If you are missing the system, like you're running the red light, follow it like it's a crime if you don't follow it. Follow it like if you don't follow it, something will fall on your head. Follow the system religiously, consistently, over time. Then you can have fun and live life on your terms. There's no secret anywhere. There's only a system to success. Just like, how do you become a graduate? There's a system. You don't just become a graduate. No, you go to school, you do your matriculation, you take your exams, you do your IT, you pass a course context, you do your practicals. This is the system. Becoming a graduate without following the system for 4 full years consistently. Then one day you convocate and you have that certificate. And once you have that certificate, you are done. You're a graduate. You cannot go and you can even say, let me go back. No. Once you graduate, you're a graduate for life. If you're a medical doctor, you're a doctor. If you're an engineer, you're an engineer for life. You have to follow the system. And I'm telling you guys today, follow the system. Listen to me. If you follow the system, mark my words. If your takeaway today is, you see, let me go and follow this. This system has created over 1,500 multi-millionaires. So it's not just about me. I'm not the only one chilling. I got lots of people chilling, actually. Now, if you follow the system consistently, committedly, religiously, sacrosanctly, in the next 2 years, you can wake up on a Monday morning. I don't care how old you are. 2 years from today, you can wake up on a Monday morning and you're chilling. Should I go back to bed? You don't like no alarm. When I was in the bank, I understood alarm clock. Alarm clock will always wake you up. But guess what? While you're building the system, yes, you can use an alarm clock. But God never designed an alarm clock to wake you up. You're supposed to sleep, and when you finish sleeping, you wake up. Alarm clock is not supposed to wake you up. It's only slaves that alarm clock wake up. While you're building the system, yes, you can become a slave to the alarm clock. But in the next 2 years, you want to wake up by 10 o'clock, wake up by 10 o'clock. That is the life we're talking about. Anything you want to eat, eat. Anything you want to wear, anything you want to buy, you buy. So let the alarm clock wake you up until alarm clock no longer needs to wake you up. So I'm going to encourage everybody, follow the system. That's all. You become a successful person. The system has been explained. All the team leads, please, we do this training have a weekly training where you do this training. Make sure you're following the system. If you're not following the system, let me tell you what will happen to you if you're not following the system. You'll be recruiting people. You recruit 50 people, 70 people, 70 people, 30 people. You keep recruiting people. After 1 year, you look back, everybody have died. You're the only one working. You're the only one working. You are a super recruiter, but after you look back, after 2 years, only you and 2 people working. Guess what? It's as good as going to the bank to work. Because if you like today, I don't have to recruit people. As I'm talking to you right now, I'm making money from my DTC. As I'm talking to you right now, money is entering my DTC. I'm not chilling because I'm not working. I'm chilling because I've already built the pipeline. So I'm talking to you now, money. I mean, it's life, it's heaven. This is what they call heaven on earth. I don't know how heaven. You're chilling, you're making money. You're making money, you're making impact, you're making contribution. That is what life is all about. If you're not following the system, you'll be working so hard. 3 years from now, you see somebody, they say, I started network marketing 20 years ago. They're still going around looking for who to recruit, looking for who to recruit. Why? Because they didn't build the system. They are just there recruiting people, signing up people. It's not, but you will sign up higher. In fact, you can't get to work in the post office because you have to go to work every morning. Most of you looking at me the next 2 years, 3 years, you don't have to. In fact, you don't even have to wake up from the bed to make money. So I encourage everybody as I close, go for the system. That's the secret of my success. That's the secret of the success of all the G leaders. Whether you're working, whether I'm talking or not, I don't have to be here. In fact, as I'm talking to you, I have ego. I don't need to even come to this sound meeting. Some diamond ego meetings, I want to even show you. I've raised ego G leaders. I always think that we have over 50 people listening to me that can anchor this month's meeting, anchor it effectively. I don't even have to be here. That's what the system has done. Create leaders, generate leaders. And one day, we'll cruise around the world. But for most people, this is the time to pay the price. I have paid my price. I paid the price. This is time for you to pay the price. I can't be poor ever in my life. As in, even if I want to be poor, it's too late. I can't be broke ever. It's not possible. Coronavirus in the whole pandemic could not even make me broke. So the only way for me to stop making money is for the world to come to an end. If the world comes to an end, I don't even need money no more. I go to my street from gold here. From gold to gold, from streets of gold on earth to streets of gold in heaven, life continues. So I won't even feel much of a difference. I've been having so guys, that's my take for you guys today. Pay the price today so you can live a life. If you're doing the things that are easy today, your life will be hard tomorrow. My life is easy today because years back I did things that were hard. If you're doing the things that are hard today, your life will be easy tomorrow. If you're doing things that are easy today, your life will be hard tomorrow. Go to the grind, go follow the system, and tomorrow your life will be easy. That is all I take for you today. I want to congratulate all the people. Tomorrow, the different cell meetings begin. All the leaders are going to send out the timetable for all the cell leaders. The next one, before 12 noon, I'm going to send out the timetable for this week's, before 12 noon or 1 latest. I'll send out the timetable for this week's, whatever, what's it called again? Cell meeting. Do not joke with cell meeting. Don't joke with cell meeting. That is part of the system. Don't joke with cell meeting. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to be talking about the recruitment exercise. Your Dubai trip is there. The Tukama Club is there. Go do what you need to do. So that one day, you can walk into a place and you like something and you don't even ask how much is it. Just throw it. You like something. Just buy it. How much is just buy it? Just buy it. Just buy it. You give your card, the debit from your card. You're not even aware. The debit will come. You don't even know whether the debit has come. As in, oh, have you debited me? I'm not even aware. Oh, you've debited me. Oh, I didn't even know. Somebody transfers 1 million to your account. Have you transferred the money? No, I don't. I can't even check from my balance whether the money. That is the portion of you listening to me. Have a great day and have a beautiful week. Ciao.
Wow. Pay now and play later, or play now and pay later. At some point, you have to pay the price. So the price for success is to follow the system so that in the next 2 years, you can play. Thank you so much, our mentor. Thank you so much. God bless you. We pray that the virtue that goes out of you or has gone out of you, God will replenish it in 100-fold and he will continue to enlarge it. Thank you for being a blessing to us and to your generation and to humanity. So we're going to draw the curtain now. I believe we all know our respective meetings. Tomorrow we'll join our respective cell meetings. Leaders, ensure you let the new graduates know. And also, there are so many business opportunity meetings taking place today, both online and offline. The leaders will communicate it to you. Make sure you maximize it. Make sure you maximize it. Dubai is real. Dubai is real. The question is, how many codes are you away from being at Dubai? Okay? Have a wonderful week ahead of you. God bless you all. Take care.